Sex, Hooking Up, and the Apps tour is what we are doing. We've been traveling to different colleges over these last few days and still have a few more left to go. But the name of the game is really to just spit some knowledge to you all about not only HIV criminalization laws, but to talk about PrEP, and then as well as different types of relationships. And so not only will I be engaging you all, but I have a very beautiful panel full of just fine black brothers that's gonna come up here and engage us this evening. So it's gonna be a real good time, y'all. It's gonna be a really, really good time.
Okay, let me tell you about what my experience is like on the apps right now. Trying to meet somebody in person is just like having a conversation through a computer and getting the one-word answers and the disinterest. People don't know how to communicate, especially after coming back into the world after the pandemic. That's also a factor. Folks haven't seen each other in a while, so it makes all the difference.
So I would say, even though I don't live with HIV, I do have brothers and friends who are from the trans community who do live with HIV, and they are not often brought to the table to have these conversations. And so, yeah, they look like me, and also there's stereotypes and there's like misconceptions about how and who trans people, particularly trans masculine people, have sex with. And we date everybody, just like any other man does. There are gay, black trans men. There are bisexual trans men. There are pansexual. There are some who identify as heterosexual, but are also dating trans women who sometimes live with, HIV or not. And so, there's just a lot that we need to learn more about the community that I'm a part of. So.
Monogamy is a construct like everything else, whether it's gender, race, it's a construct. It's something that someone created to keep you in what they felt like was the right thing to do. But I think what people need to do is be honest with themselves. Like in my marriage that I was in, it was an open marriage. Well, some was like, it failed because it was open. No, it failed because my partner was not confident in himself. And so when you choose to engage in something like that, you can't be jealous. Like that's all recipe for disaster. Do I have to be in an open relationship? No. I'm very happy right now in a monogamous relationship with this gentleman right behind Jerry. So it's all about what you want and being able to be honest with yourself and the person that you're with. Because a lot of y'all in open relationships don't even know it. That'll hit you tomorrow.
I think for me, this is a start of combating HIV stigma. This is my first time being on a panel like this, of saying that I am living with HIV openly in a format such as this. So this is me stepping into that, as well as using my other talents and my gifts, hosting a show, Revolutionary Health, where I'm talking to HIV criminalization advocates and people that are out there daily doing this work, to change these laws. But most importantly for me, it's been the conversations that aren't seen in a forum like this. It's the conversations I have with my parents. It's the conversation that I have with my siblings, to inform my nephew and my nieces about what this looks like, so that they as well can go out there and say, well, my uncle is the person that's living with HIV and he's in Atlanta living in streams, and it's not the death sentence, I know we hate that, but showing them that it's not the death sentence that I myself made it to be, when I was newly diagnosed, and letting them know that there is another way that's out there. So
I just want to say congratulations to you, Michael, for stepping out and sharing the story.
In closing, I do want to just share some information with us that SHUA, Sex, Hooking Up, and the Apps, is a part of a bigger campaign here at LGBT Detroit. So we have a anti-stigma campaign for HIV called Together. And so if you want to learn more about the different programs that we are offering and ways that you can be involved in that work, because no matter what you are studying here at U of M, no matter where it is that you will go, you play a role in this work. And so if you want to be involved, definitely hit us up, lgbtdetroit.org/together. Take out the second E, actually, all right? TOGETH.